In the heart of the Cold War, a pivotal event occurred that shook the already tense relationship between the United States and the Soviet Union. This is the story of the U-2 incident. On May 1, 1960, the mission for U.S. Air Force pilot Francis Gary Powers was a daunting one. Codenamed Operation Grand Slam, he was tasked with flying a CIA U-2 reconnaissance aircraft from Pakistan, reaching an altitude of 70,000 feet over some of the most crucial Soviet ICBM sites, capturing photographs, and eventually landing in Norway. The U-2 was designed to fly at altitudes above the range of Soviet anti-aircraft missiles, but that didn't stop the Soviets from trying to shoot it down. On that fateful day, the plane's altitude wasn't able to save it. Just after the U-2 had passed over Sverdlovsk, one of the 3 surface-to-air missiles exploded so close to the plane that the shrapnel struck a wing, and just like that, the invincible U-2 had been brought down. The Americans were taken by surprise. It was time to do damage control. A press release was put out in haste. The press release talked about how a NASA weather research plane piloted by a civilian pilot had gone missing in Turkey. The Soviet government over the next few days made it public that it had shot down an American spy plane, even going so far as to invite foreign press to see its wreckage. The US reiterated through various press releases that the aircraft involved belonged to NASA and was doing weather research in Turkey when it went missing. The US even questioned the authenticity of the wreckage the Soviets were showing off.
According to the designer of U-2s, it's not the same type of aircraft, and he should know.
Unbeknownst to the US, Gary Powers had safely parachuted down in Soviet territory and had already revealed just about everything about Operation Grand Slam to the Soviet authorities upon being arrested, and when the Soviet Union made it public that Gary Powers was alive, it left the US humiliated. Over the next few months, Gary Powers would face trial in the USSR and be sentenced to 10 years in prison. In 1962, however, Gary Powers would be released back to the US under a prisoner swap agreement between the USSR and the USA that involved the USA releasing a captured KGB agent to secure the release of Gary Powers. Subscribe for more videos just like this one.